Hi, thanks for watching. I'd just like to talk to you about a piece of magic we did last week at the Sigil Magick conference, because I'd kind of like you to get involved. It involves creating a sigil, but I just want to contextualise why the sigil is necessary. Most of you know that we live in the 5th richest country in the world. What you probably don't know is that the disparity between rich and poor in this country is 4 times as much as it is in America, in France and Germany. And for the last 10 years we've had the notion of austerity put upon us by the media, who aren't paying any price for austerity at all. They're all making their money out of the newspapers. But the end result, as we know, has been dreadful, dreadful poverty in this country. And we need to find a way of halting that. The United Nations investigator into poverty, who was in this country last month, said, and I quote, "Resources were available to the Treasury at the last budget that could have transformed the situation of millions of people living in poverty. But the political choice was made to fund tax cuts for the wealthy instead." Now, I think that is disgusting, and I'm sure you do. If you don't, please stop watching this video straight away, because I'm going to carry on in this space. So in addition to all of this, we've had the media pushing all sorts of lies and untruths in the media about immigration and about Brexit, and it's utterly confused people. And so what we have is a situation that kind of feels not unlike civil war. Witchcraft has a long tradition of speaking up against oppression and actually supporting revolt. And if magic really is the process of bringing about change through a change of consciousness, then that's what we need in this country. Which brings us on to the sigil. So here is the sigil. Looks quite a lot like a bridge, and it's supposed to, because the bridge is important to the sigil. It's made up of 2 magical shapes, and it contains the letters LVR, which is what happens if you take the word leveller and take out all the vowels and repeat letters. So the sigil itself is designed to invoke a spiritual entity called the leveller, who will expose the mismanagement and corruption in both politics and the media. So only a small task then, but it's one I think we can achieve. So what I'd like you to do is to employ this sigil on bridges. Now, bridges in magic are really, really significant things. They're boundaries and thresholds whereby people cross over realms. And traditionally in Scandinavian folklore, there's always a troll that lives at the bottom of the bridge. And that's important for us. So let's think again about the sigil. We've got a kind of cross shape along the bottom, and then what looks like a bit of a loop. So it really does resemble a bridge. And what I'm asking as many people to do as they can is to take this sigil, and wherever it is safe and possible, to mark it out on a column of a bridge. Now, you can do this with chalk or ink, or more traditionally you could do it with blood, sweat and semen. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is that we get this image onto as many bridges as we can. And here's the real sneaky bit. You see, because it's on a bridge, then everything that flows over that bridge, whether it's traffic or trains or even water, can charge the sigil. And remember, we're starting off quite small here. This is just a little sigil, but we want in time for this to grow into quite an interesting entity that will expose fraudulent reporting and people mismanaging public assets for their own ends. So a bit of a kind of Pinocchian character. So if you like, this is my take on Enochian magic, which involves the summoning of demons. And we're going to create our own entity, our own type of demon, that will expose publicly people who are ripping us off. And you can find out more about this by downloading a sheet from the link below. Thank you, Lynn, well done. So anyway, I hope that made sense. If it didn't, then download the link below. And thank you for listening.